Hey, guess what? It's day 14. I have literally been doing this for 2 weeks, and um, this is my 2 week celebration. So, I have a few things to talk about. Of course, I'm going to talk about everything that's going on in here. Um, but yeah, so day 14, and I'm calling it Create Peace in Your Mind. I want to talk about analysis paralysis. I want to talk about procrastination. I want to talk about all the things that I deal with, that I know that you deal with. But first, it's time for the Black History Spotlight. Martin Luther King Jr. I almost forgot the junior. That's why I did that. Martin Luther King Jr. So let me get to reading. I just this one I can't memorize or just write down a few things because Martin Luther King Jr. got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Remember that I get my Black History information from kids.natgeo. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. NationalGeographic.com. So I've been saying Nat Geo Kids, but I want to tell you it's kids.nationalgeographic.com. Okay? So, hero for all, Martin Luther King Jr. Civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. never backed down in his stand against racism. Learn more about the life of this courageous hero who inspired millions of people to right a historical wrong. I said, once I close the door, try your best not to bother me. I did. I said that. I said it. Wait until I'm done. Thank you. Okay. All right. It should be nap time, but it's not. We're still recovering from the hours, the crazy California, Nevada hours. So, it says, a hero is born. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1929. At the time, in that part of the country, segregation, or the separation of races in places like schools, buses, and restaurants, was the law. He experienced racial prejudice from the time he was very young, which inspired him to dedicate his life to achieving equality and justice for Americans of all colors. King believed that peaceful refusal to obey unjust law was the best way to bring about social change. King and his wife, Coretta Scott King, led demonstrators on the fourth day of a historic 5-day march in 1965, starting in Selma, Alabama, where local African Americans had been campaigning for the right to vote. This is why it's so important for Black people to vote today, because so many people went through so much to give us that opportunity and that privilege to have our voice heard. So thank you for everybody who's been voting in this last few months. You're amazing. Okay, so King led thousands of nonviolent demonstrators 54 miles to the state capital of Montgomery. If you know me, I probably would have been at home because 54 miles is a long time. I'm all for this. I would have been at home praying for y'all. Okay, sacrifices. King was arrested several times during his lifetime. In 1960, he joined Black college students in a sit-in at a segregated lunch counter. Presidential candidate John F. Kennedy interceded to have King released from jail, an action that is credited with helping Kennedy win the presidency. Speaking out, King inspires a large crowd with one of his many speeches. Raised in a family of preachers, he's considered one of the greatest speakers in U.S. history. So true. Then, I don't know what this one's called, but King waves to supporters from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. during the March on Washington. Pretty much they have pictures, and then these are like the captions. There, he delivered the I Have a Dream speech, which boosted public support for civil rights. All he was doing was being himself and following his passion and his dream A win for peace. King receives the Nobel Prize for Peace from Gunnar John, president of the Nobel Prize Committee in Oslo, Norway on December 10th, 1964. Okay, so praise the Lord for Martin Luther King Jr. Now that I'm running out of time, okay, so analysis paralysis. For those of you who do not know what analysis paralysis is when you have all these different options or all these different things going on in your mind and you can't focus on one. So you're basically like overwhelmed by the amount of things that you have going on. Whether you are shopping, sometimes if you're shopping online and you see like a shirt that you want to buy, and the shirt comes in pink, green, blue, red, yellow, all like 20 different colors. You are in analysis paralysis because maybe you can only afford one shirt, but you're looking at 5 of those colors and you're like, oh my gosh, I want them all, but I was only coming to get one shirt. That's analysis paralysis because you're sitting there literally like any, mini, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. And that's basically what analysis paralysis is. A lot of people deal with it in their careers because especially now, a lot of people are dealing with it because there's so many different, we see all these videos about, all these side hustles in 2021 and how to make money and how to do this. Basically, you need to sit down with yourself and think about what it is you want and what you want to do and what is going to come first. I wouldn't be surprised if my employees, I'm going to call them my staff. Okay, my staff, I wouldn't be surprised if they are going through that right now because I have all this stuff going on. But I told them we're just going to push everything and whatever takes off first, that's what we're going to focus on. So creating peace in your mind. There are several scriptures about peace and why it is so important to have. But I want you to know the most important to me is that God gives you the peace. So basically, ask the Lord for peace. Father, give me peace in Jesus' name. Okay? And follow through because you're going to go through tests and things that strengthen your peace. And you have to remember, I prayed for this. Okay? So if you have analysis paralysis and you don't know what to do, you just have to have a heart-to-heart with yourself and decide what's important. What do I have time for? And then, so I talked about that, but basically it eats up your productivity. So if you're dealing with analysis paralysis, you need to cut it right now. Okay? Cut it out. So I'm going to talk about the hair and the makeup. Oh, the necklace. I got this necklace from Granny. My granny gave me this necklace. Christmas gift. Yay, Granny. I love my granny. So, mascara. You guys know I've been wearing this same mascara since I got it when I went to Riverside. There was a lady in my Mary Kay. I shouldn't have done that. There was a lady in my Mary Kay circle who needed something that I had. So I dropped it off and the trade was the mascara. So Mary Kay Lash Love Panorama Mascara. I like it. It's not clumpy. And that's why let me tell you, I don't like wearing makeup. I don't. But I do like Mary Kay. so there you go. And a lot of this stuff was I had left it in Vegas, and now I got all my inventory that was in Vegas. So you're gonna see a lot of this stuff coming out. Nourishine Plus Lip Gloss, Sparkle Berry, and this is so cute. I like it so much. The Sparkle Berry. And they smell good. They smell like you can eat them. Okay, on my eyelids, I have Chrome Fusion eyeshadow, Merlot. I have not put them. I probably won't put them in a compact. I'm probably just gonna keep them in here for the sake of remembering, not having to remember what the name is. So I showed you guys this one before, the Copper Pyrite foil eyeshadow duo. So I have the pyrite, the darker color that I had on before, up here, and then I have the copper in the creasy and the whatever you guys call that little duck. You call it a tear duck thingy. Whatever. I gotta watch some makeup tutorials. I don't plan on doing any makeup tutorials. I'm just telling you what Mary Kay got and how much I like it. So I think I look good. In my hair, I use the Gemini Natural. Boop, boop. Gemini Naturals. This is Pink Berry. Get Heud. Come on, you can do it. Maybe it's not gonna do it. Whatever. Okay. Pink Berry, and then Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Oh, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Okay. Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Now I gotta tag my friend Jan. That was for you. Purple Rain, and then Pink Berry with a little bit of Purple Rain in there. It's mostly, my hair is mostly Pink Berry, but I like it. These were also in Vegas, so I was so happy to get these. Let me tell you what I twist my hair with. This is what I usually twist my hair with since I left all these other products in Vegas. Braid and Lock Twist Gel, and then this for my edges. That was in Vegas. I usually don't like to do my edges, but I like this stuff. Does that make sense? Who cares? And then this is this beautiful stuff. It smells so good. Pomegranate and honey. I'm doing this wrong. It's like I can't block out the light. Mielle Twisting Soufflé. So that is I know that was super dry. So yeah, that's it for me today. I guess anything that I missed, I'll talk about tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, follow the links at the bottom. Like, share, subscribe, follow everything, like everything, comment. Say something. Say, hey, hi, how you doing, girl? Instagram, comment, like this video, share this video. I feel like my video that I posted yesterday was a little bit deep. Like, y'all should go back and see that and share it. There will be a mix. Like, I didn't have any makeup on at all in that video yesterday. And I feel like I'm going to surprise you tomorrow with something that I've never done before. I did it a little bit on Halloween, but it was like, whatever. But I'm going to surprise you tomorrow. So it'll be like my first real time doing it. Let me make sure that I got everything. Remember, you guys, create peace in your mind. Focus on one thing. I know I got a lot going on, but mind you, this is what my focus on. This is the like highlight of my day. So everything else is branching off of that. Anything else I do is basically to beef up this. Like, if I feel like I have more to say, then I'll put it in a blog. Does that make sense? But building my Instagram audience is the most important thing, and YouTube is kind of just going to be a plus. The YouTube editing is coming, so once I get my 100 days of this done, you guys will, by the time this 100 days is done, I should have a whole bunch of followers on YouTube, just kind of passively, because I'm actually paying somebody to edit my videos now, so that's going to be happening. And yeah, so peace, please. Like, it's very hard. You can't really tell somebody to just stop being depressed and stop being anxious, but ask God for peace, okay? All right, I did like a low-key, like a full 15 minutes. Hopefully you guys watch this, all right? So, mwah, take care. I love you. Have a wonderful day.